What if the world as we know it is plunged into darkness? Imagine waking up to a new reality, where the lights won't flick on at the flip of a switch, where the hum of electricity that we've taken for granted fades into an eerie silence. This isn't some dystopian plot from a sci-fi movie. Instead, it's a potentially real-world scenario, as we stand on the brink of a looming cyber attack that threatens to dismantle our outdated power grid and cast us into darkness for the foreseeable future. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster. But let's take a moment to consider the implications. Our society relies heavily on electricity. From the food we eat to the ways we communicate, everything revolves around power. Take that away, and we're thrust back into a time before the Industrial Revolution. It's a sobering thought, isn't it? But there's no need to panic. Instead, it's a call to action, a nudge to prepare and equip ourselves for a world without electricity. In such a situation, self-reliance becomes our greatest asset. No one else will come to our rescue. We're on our own. In this darkened world, discretion is not only advisable but essential. Drawing attention to yourself or your resources could make you a target. Keeping a low profile, avoiding unnecessary contact, and being aware of your surroundings are paramount. You see, preparation is not just about stocking up on supplies, it's about adopting a mindset, a mentality that prioritizes survival and self-preservation. It's about understanding that the world around us is constantly changing and that we need to adapt and evolve to survive. So, how do we prepare for this new reality? What are the tools and supplies that could mean the difference between survival and struggle? Well, we're here to equip you with 21 essential survival must-haves to navigate this new reality. From manual kitchen appliances to backup cooking fuel, books and reference materials to portable solar panels, these items are not just handy, they're potentially life-saving. So, are you ready to step into the dawn of darkness, equipped and prepared? Let's explore these survival must-haves together. Let's dive into the first 7 must-haves for survival in a world without light. First up, we have manual kitchen appliances. In a world devoid of electricity, a hand-operated can opener or a coffee grinder can be your best friend. They require no power, are easy to use, and are compact enough to fit in your survival kit. Secondly, consider stocking up on backup cooking fuel. Propane, charcoal, or wood can be lifesavers when the electric stove goes out. They provide an immediate, reliable heat source for cooking and sterilizing water. Thirdly, don't forget books and reference materials. With no digital access, these printed resources can provide essential knowledge on survival techniques, first aid, and even entertainment. Next, we have portable solar panels and power banks. These can generate and store electricity for small devices, allowing you to stay connected or use essential electronic tools, all powered by the ever-reliable sun. Item number 5, LED lanterns or flashlights are essential for lighting in the dark. They consume less power and last longer than traditional bulbs, making them perfect for a world plunged into darkness. Sixth on our list is a rainwater collection system. This allows you to harvest rainwater for non-potable uses like washing dishes or flushing toilets, preserving your drinkable water supply. Last but not least, emergency food rations. Non-perishable food items like canned goods, dried fruits, and nuts provide sustenance when fresh food becomes scarce. Remember, these are not luxury items, they are necessities. Each one serves a specific purpose and will become invaluable in a world where the conveniences we take for granted today are no longer available. They are the tools that will help you navigate through the darkness and ensure your survival. These are just the first 7 items, but the list is far from over. Stay tuned as we continue exploring the essential survival must-haves for a world plunged into darkness. We continue with the next 7 items that are crucial for survival in the dark. Coming in at number 8, we have a fire starter kit. Fires not only provide warmth and a way to cook food, but can also be a beacon of hope in the chilling blackness. Matches, lighters, or a flint could be your ticket to a hot meal and a beacon in the night. Next, a battery-operated or hand-cranked fan is a must-have. In the absence of electricity, keeping the air circulating indoors can be a real challenge. A fan will help prevent the air from becoming stale and suffocating, especially during the warmer months. Moving on to number 10, self-defense weapons. In a world plunged into darkness, personal safety takes on a new level of importance. Choose an option that you're comfortable with, whether it's a firearm or pepper spray. Remember, the goal is not to incite violence, but to protect yourself. At 11, we have sleeping bags or blankets. A good night's sleep is crucial for maintaining your health and sanity. Without heat, nights can become unbearably cold, so having something to keep you warm is vital. Next up, personal hygiene supplies. Just because the world's gone dark doesn't mean we should neglect our health. Stock up on essentials like toilet paper, wet wipes, and sanitizer. A little cleanliness can go a long way in boosting morale and preventing illness. Number 13 might sound a bit odd, but trust us, it's important. Board games and playing cards. In times of crisis, it's easy to forget about mental health. These items provide a much-needed distraction and a sense of normalcy in an otherwise chaotic situation. Last but not least for this segment, extra batteries and rechargeable power banks. In a world devoid of electricity, these items are worth their weight in gold. They will allow you to extend the usage of your devices like flashlights and radios when power sources are scarce. These items will help you maintain your lifestyle and safety in a world without power. Stay tuned as we delve into the final 7 must-have items in our next segment. The final set of items on our list are just as important as the first. Let's dive right in. Number 15, extra clothing and footwear. Temperatures can drop dramatically during power outages, especially at night. Having extra layers of clothing and sturdy footwear can make all the difference when it comes to staying warm and protected. Next up, a first aid kit. In a world plunged into darkness, the risk of injuries can rise. A well-stocked first aid kit is essential for treating minor wounds and addressing medical emergencies, so be sure to include bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and any necessary prescription medications. Speaking of hygiene, our 17th item is personal care items. Maintaining cleanliness is not just about comfort, it's about health. Toothpaste, soap, and other hygiene essentials will help keep you healthy and ward off potential infections. 18th on our list is a water filtration system. Clean drinking water becomes a precious commodity when the power grid goes down. A water filtration system can help ensure you have access to safe, potable water. Our 19th item is a seed bank. This is your long-term food solution. Having non-GMO seeds on hand allows you to grow your own food, ensuring a sustainable food source that's independent of grocery stores and supply chains. The 20th item is prescription medications. If you rely on certain medications, make sure to have an adequate supply on hand. In a prolonged power outage, pharmacies may not be operational. Lastly, don't forget about your furry friends. Pet supplies, including food, water, and any necessary medications, are essential. Your pets rely on you, and in a world plunged into darkness, they'll need your help more than ever. With these 21 items, you're better prepared to face a world plunged into darkness. Remember, preparation is key to survival. Equip yourself with these essentials, stay vigilant, and you'll increase your chances of navigating through the darkness unscathed. Until next time, stay safe and stay prepared. I will catch you on the next one. Survival isn't just about having the right gear, it's about being prepared. We've gone over the essentials. Those 21 survival must-haves that could mean the difference between survival and struggle in a world plunged into darkness. But let's take a moment to really think about what this means for us. Our world is about to change. We're talking about a world without electricity, a world where we can't just flip a switch for light or turn a knob for heat. It's a world where we can't rely on the conveniences we've become accustomed to. It's a world where we must rely on ourselves, our knowledge, our readiness, and our resilience. Having the right gear is crucial, yes. A solar-powered lantern, a rainwater collection system, or a hand-cranked fan can make life a lot more bearable in an unlit world. But these items are only as useful as our ability to use them effectively. So, how do we prepare? We learn. We practice. We adapt. We learn how to use our gear, how to maintain it, how to fix it. We practice our survival skills, from starting a fire to filtering water. We adapt to our new reality, finding ways to stay safe, to stay healthy, to stay sane in a world that's far different from the one we know today. We also prepare by planning. We plan for different scenarios, for different weather conditions, for different challenges. We plan for the short term and the long term. We plan for ourselves and for our loved ones. And most importantly, we prepare mentally. We ready ourselves for the hardships and the uncertainties. We strengthen our resolve, cultivate our patience, and bolster our courage. We remind ourselves that we are not just survivors but thrivers, capable of facing whatever comes our way. Remember, preparation is key, and only you can help yourself in this situation. I will catch you on the next one.